Hello, 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 y'all. I have been busy. Woo! I did not realize. I did not realize how much work goes into creating packages. It's a lot of work that goes into this, and I just didn't know that I was gonna be shown off busy. I've been so busy all weekend. Right now, I'm talking to myself as I wait on someone to come into the chat. Earth Color Party. Yeah, 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 yeah. This goes to you. Thank you for the love. Love you too. I hope this video that I'm creating is going to help somebody save some energy, save some time, and save some space. Oh, we running out of space, y'all. Yes, we are. We running out of space. Running out of time and running out of space is the same damn thing, ain't it? Ain't it? Something either is distracting you, and that hurts your time, or something is actually cluttered somewhere. And what it does is it is this a small amount of space. So if you ain't got no more space, guess what? You ain't got no more time. Hello? Say what? Okay, I'll say it again. If you ain't got no more space, you ain't got no more time. Okay? So we need to keep that in mind. Especially when you get up here where I'm at, I don't have any time to lose. Do you hear me? I don't have no space to lose, no time to lose. You understand what I'm saying? I can't afford to go backwards. Hello? Say what? I can't afford to go backwards as I speak to the spirits. I have my co-host over here right now. She's not talking. She do most of her talking in the daytime because I guess birds really supposed to be asleep at night. But she's a night owl. Are you a? Oh, I just realized, baby, you a daytime person. I got you up nocturnally. They say this. You supposed to put a towel over the bird's head. Hey, mighty minority, how you doing? You doing okay? Mama just was inspired to do this video. Hello, Erica. I've been inspired. The reason why y'all haven't seen me is because I am putting more products out. At one time I wasn't putting many products out, but now it's just like a demand for products and stuff like that. And so that's what I've been busy doing. Also, I'll be getting ready. By the time I get these packages out, I'm going to be creating an Etsy shop. I'm going to have some wonderful things there. So you all need to check it out. I'm going to have some goodies. I want to have some moon face candles, what that candle is going to keep us on track. If you decide you would like to purchase these candles, keep you on track for moon phase manifestations. So I'm going to be doing some handmade hoodoo crafted Alabama swamp candles. Get yourselves ready, okay, because it's coming. I have been actually sending those off with the work. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Had a situation where a candle broke, y'all. So mama got to be getting another candle ready for someone. If you watching, I'm getting your candle back out there. That box was stuffed beyond capacity, so it wasn't packed as well. But anyways, that's besides the point. Y'all know I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I like to do that for a minute. Um, so I can give more people time to come into the chat. Don't look like we're gonna have too many people coming in here on time, but that is all right. It's okay because you can always watch the replay. This channel, like I say, is a manual channel. It doesn't really get notifications out. It's not going to be like one suggested in a feed. Hey, there's a live going on the Mother Wisdom channel, okay? And so, you'll see it as a suggestion in your related videos. That's not going to happen for this channel per se. Uh, I see that a lot of the times, there's someone's live and it's down in my little related videos, and I mean it's totally not anything I'm interested in. I'm like, that has nothing to do with witchcraft, magic, or hoodoo. Why are you showing me these videos on pit bull puppies? Somebody's doing a live stream next stream. They got 500 people in there. And it's about pit bull puppies. Why do I have to watch that? I'm not interested. But yet, will my videos show up when I'm live to someone else's channel? Someone who may be interested in motorcycles or something like that. Would I show up? No way. Okay. So so I'm back. But I'm just gonna talk briefly. I want to talk briefly about this situation. Hey there. Hey, Pink Wolf. Thank you. I love you too. Okay. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with them pit bulls, is it? Okay, Erica said, I cannot wait to purchase. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of everything on there. The reason why I wanted to try Etsy because Etsy looks so colorful. I know you can make a website look just as colorful. Don't get me wrong. Doc created a cool website, but it looks like all of the traffic is really going to Etsy. So I want that too. I want a little bit of everything. I want to get my Patreon back going. I want to, I just want to be able to explore all social media outlets. You see what I'm saying? So, anyways, um, as y'all know, I'm 52. We'll be 53 if it's the great big mama's wheel. I can't say I'm gonna get there. I don't know. But I know I've been here half a century. So when you've been here half a century, what you say should count for something. I don't look like a spring chicken. Not at all. I'm not wet behind my ears. Hello? Okay. I got some miles on these foots, like grandma would say. I got miles on my hands. I done touched a lot of things. I done been in a lot of places. And it's funny because y'all know I'm brown. It's funny because I sat down and I talked to a man and he gave me some wisdom. He's 82, told me he'd be 83 years old in a couple of days. So you best better believe it's somebody that made it into their 80s. I want to hear what they got to say. I want to hear what they're talking about. And so we sat down and we talked, and he talked fondly of his mother. And he also, just talked a lot about how folks loved one another when he was coming up. And he pointed at the door because the door was wide open. He said, "Ooh, it's a mean world out there." He said, "That's a world out there that don't show enough care nothing about you." He said, "That world right there," he says, "rough." And I know what he's doing is he's comparing it to the times that won't be no more. Like my aunt would say all the time, the one that's dead and gone, she would always say, "What was won't be no more. What was won't be no more." So I know I want to hear what you got to say because you got the classroom experience. Don't get me wrong. I know what you're saying. I'm an old soul. I'm talking about folks who will say they're old soul. They in their 20s, they in their 30s, maybe in their 40s and 50s. And they say, "I'm an old soul." It's just like I've been here so many years, even though I ain't no more than 15. I just feel like, I've been here forever. There's nothing wrong with that when you can connect with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about classroom experience. There is no comparison. Even though I feel like I'm an old soul, there is no way I can compare who I am, what I went through, and what I've gone through, and what's ahead to this 82-year-old man. So I want to hear what he got to say. And even though a lot of things he talked about, I can't relate to him. I can't relate to it. Because where I'm at right now, I could just hop up out the bed and just get up and just go and do this and do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, 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 um, I don't know what it's gonna be like if I can make it there. But he's trying to let me know, so I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna listen to him. Um, just sitting down thinking about how I was when I was in my 20s and how I think now in my 50s and stuff. I just I and I was old soul then. People you say, you act so old. Hey, nothing can compare. Nothing can compare. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, them 20s to what I'm going through in these 50s right now. This is the time where, and if you hadn't gotten here yet, this is when you start doing a shown off recap over your life. And right at 50 something, you began to realize that, you may have made some mistakes along the way, and you might sit down and replay it in your head. I wished I could have did this different. I wished I could have did that different. You think about what would it have been like if I had done it another way. And you play this in your head over and over and over again. And sometimes you get disappointed with some of the decisions that you made. Some things you look over your life, you might be shamed of what you may have done. You may have some shame. You may have some worries. And this is what it's like in the 50s and stuff, right? And it ain't no more about like looking for a mate. Oh, I need to find me a mate so I can spend the rest of my life. And I hadn't found what I've been looking for in a friend yet or in a mate yet or whatever. But, soon somebody's going to show up. This is around the time where you realize that that's not even important no more. What's important now is making sure that you leave no stones unturned and living life to its fullest. You don't have time for games, whereas, I could participate in the gossiping. And I'm not just talking about on a social media level. I'm talking about in my waking daytime and evening time and nighttime, my true life, as well as social media. I don't have the time, or the interest anymore in participating in things of like, let's gossip, let's have fun, let's talk, let's have tea time and all of that. That don't necessarily interest you no more. And that may not have anything to do with age, because you got some youngsters that have no more interest in that. You may have somebody 19. I ain't got time for that. Tea time. I don't have any interest in that. I have other things I need to do. But I know that at my age, where I am now on a spiritual level, because I look at these housewife reality shows. Well, I used to. I don't watch them anymore because I don't get those channels and stuff. But I noticed that these women are my age, and it may be hard to tell. The reason probably why it's so hard to tell that they're my age is because, you know, um, a lot when you put weaves and wigs on, it makes you look younger. You look younger when you put a weave on or a wig on or dye your hair. It gives you more of a youthful appearance. But the way I'm living all natural, and I'm not gonna dye. I'm not gonna masquerade anything or change anything, because there's no reason to do so. You know what I'm saying? Women usually do that because they're really trying to attract a mate in some kind of a way, or stay in some type of circle or something or another, or they are just they cannot deal with their appearance. They can't deal with the aging process. And I'm not talking about everyone, okay? I'm just saying some people. Hello. I know that I have to age gracefully. Matter of fact, I'm looking forward to it. And I may be a weird person talking like this because a lot of people dread aging. I look forward to it. When you're in your spirituality, you realize that there is some benefits to aging. It is a not only a rites of passage, but it's an honor. It's all of these things, and sort of you get bragging rights. You all have not been taught to see it this way. But I'm here to teach you this way. Hello? Hello? I'm here to change. You understand all of these misconceptions that we have been taught through TV, which is nothing but programming. That's why they say back to your local program or whatever. Because it's a program that programming you and conditioning you to feel that you're inadequate if you're not purchasing the latest pair of shoes, the latest outfit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting these pounds off your belly. Because like pretty soon, I say around December and everything, it'll be all about what? people training, the local training places like Gold's Gym and all of them, they'll start advertising because they know women first your first New Year's what you call it, resolution or whatever that is to say that you want to lose some weight, and that's going and it starts, it always start right around December. Oh, that's my New Year's resolution. Is it resolution or revolution? I don't know what it is. But let me see who did. So that's the first thing you want to do. You're always looking for something that ain't coming. But when you are in your spirituality, you understand what I'm saying? You have now made peace with, and you're working to resolve all of these shortcomings that you just fucking couldn't get past. That's just like, well, I'm at 50. So if you want to know what it's like to be at 50, on a spiritual note, I am working to resolve that. I know that there's a lot of things about me, a lot of flaws about myself that I ain't going to be able to fix. Okay? I'm not going to be able to fix it. Some things I'm going to have to live with. Understand? I got some attachments here and there that I'm dealing with. They're draining, they're tiring. Some issues with spirits. Some spirits that attach to you. And what you try to do is, you work hard to remove those spirits, but they become a part of you. So now at this point in your life, you're just working to try to figure out a way to mediate with these motherfuckers, because they ain't gonna leave. I'm just telling you what it's like to get up here at 50 something. When you're young in your 20s and your 30s, you got hopes and dreams that, some kind of way down the road, you're going to be able to fix some of this. You have very few attachments at 20s unless you moving fast. You in the fast lane. In your 20s, you shouldn't have so many attachments. Who gets the most attachments in their 20s and 30s? These are the people. These are your people that tend to indulge in street activities, or they are in a circle of people who are street people. You can get them attachments quick when you messing with that type of life. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be careful with that, because by the time you get here, where I'm at, it gonna be showing off rough road if you can make it. So be real careful with the fast lane. In them 20s, you in that fast lane, you ain't gonna get up here with mama at. Hello? Mama even trying to slow down just a little bit. Mama is slow anyway. So I was just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush. I know that there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna have to live with. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I wanted to do this video, because I know that we tend to think that we can fix problems by getting up and leaving them. But you can't. You can't fix no problem by getting up trying to leave them. Why? I've done that. Been there, done that. Mama done moved around quite a few times. Moved around looking for opportunities. Let me try this. Let me head here. I done lived in Atlanta. I done been there. Shit. I done moved all over the little place, all up in Georgia, back here to Alabama. I lived in Georgia a couple of times in my life, searching, looking for something. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been there, and there was a reason for me to be there. Since Spirit sent me there, and it helped my children with their education. It really did. It made a huge difference, my children growing up in Georgia. I'm not gonna lie. So I know it was a reason for me doing that. It made the change, helped me with the change as I was transitioning from being a matrix woman, walking around with the weaves and when I ain't never had no weave. I can't sit down and lie. I've always had long hair. My hair has always been not like extremely long, but there is a video of me with long hair, with that relaxer. Relaxers pretty much give you longer hair anyways. It's like a cheat if you ask me. So yeah, I was a relaxed woman, relaxed hair thing and into the little ladies and stuff like that. Even and people still didn't let me in the circle because they still knew that something was different about me. I was still different. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know why. Why won't they let me in the circle? They won't let you in the circle because you're a witch girl. They know it, you don't. Okay. But anyway, so I've been places. And that's one thing that I have noticed. Cause each time you call yourself, I'm finna move to this state, and you know what I'm saying, so I can get a change. I just want a change. I just want a breath of fresh air. I'm just having a difficult time where I'm at now. I just want to change. I'm leaving Alabama. I just want to see something different. I'm tired. I don't like the people in Alabama. They get on my nerves. I'm finna leave. Shit, I can't make no friends in Alabama. Shit, I'm fixing to move. I'm going to Washington. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing this because you think that when you go to these places, all of a sudden the utopia is gonna show up. And it's not. It's not. The same BS you putting up with where you at is gonna follow you from one place to the other. I don't care how you can move overseas. It's gonna be the same thing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna move to Jamaica. I'm gonna go to the mountains of Jamaica. I'm finna get away, man. I'm sick and tired of the U.S., man. Ain't no friendly people around here, man. This sucks. Do y'all really think it's gonna change for me if I go to Jamaica? What's really gonna change for me, y'all? Hmm? All I'm doing is going to a place where I'm showing up gonna be lonely. And I hear my son, Mom, we need to go there though. He said because they're gonna show you a lot of love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But soon as they get tired of you, because they see you all the time, everything gonna change. You can't run from yourself. I don't care how fast you run, you're gonna always catch up with yourself. Hello. I'm just telling you that right now. You can move from one house to the next house. You understand? Because when we first move, it's like, damn, this a motherfucking cool place, man. I feel good, man. I'm down here in the swamps and stuff in the rural area. Everybody's so cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these hopes and dreams of like what it's gonna be like when you get down there. And then reality set in. After you done stayed down here for so long, the people start treating you the same way they treated you from the place you left. Matter of fact, now it's worse. It's worse on you now. Because now you have to the conclusion that you can't go nowhere and get no peace. Hell, I done moved to 20, 30, 40 different places. Damn, it's the same thing over and over and over again. Damn, I thought when I moved down here, little Billy was going to behave and do better. I thought, getting him around, good people and stuff like that was going to improve some grades and make him act right and do right. Shit, Billy doing the same damn thing. This is because you got to realize, I done told y'all in the past that, I'm just running my mouth and I need to be seeing what's going on in the chat. I told y'all in the past that, really, this might sound crazy, but I want y'all one day to think about this. Just stick it in your pocket. Put the gem in your pocket. You don't make no sense out of this. And then I'm going to come back to the chat. Can I talk to y'all? Look, let me tell you something. You really, every time you communicate with another person, with another being, you really communicate with yourself. You communicate with yourself. We do not realize there's a lot of physical bodies out here, but all they are conduits. That's it. They're conduits. Not only they're conduits, but they're mirrors. Every person is a mirror. What I could be in the face of Miss Billy May. I mean, Miss Billy May standing there, we're talking. Okay? Miss Billy May gonna leave the conversation talking to me, and now she and Mr. James' face. Her Mr. James talking. The way Miss Billy talk to me and treat me is gonna be different than how she treat Mr. James. Because she gonna mirror back myself to me. And she gonna mirror back Mr. Billy back to him. You in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Communicating with your spirits. What I mean about this. What I mean about this is we all have spirits. So when somebody sit them talking about my spirit is my spirit that, and I said, they need to understand they're not the only body with spirits. I'm not the only one with spirits. Everybody got spirits. Y'all got y'all spirits too. Some of them good, some of them do you bad. Everything around you ain't looking out for your best. Some of these attachments that we're toting with us are attachments we may have picked up in some lifetimes and shit. Maybe some envious ancestors that's hanging around. Ancestors that made some bad deals and stuff in the past with some spirits, so hey, they hanging around us. Okay, we done took out your Uncle Joe. We finna work on getting your ass up out of here too. See, you see what I'm saying? So some of these spirits, you understand, may do you harm through other people. And I know y'all still ain't getting what I'm saying. When you look in that person's face, that person is now a vessel to your spirits. You cannot run from yourself. I don't care where I go, I have spirits that will communicate back to me information through other individuals. So if you say you need to get away and you got problems and you hate your situation you in, you loved it when you came there. It was the most beautifulest place you could ever see. Floors was white. Walls was white. Ceilings was white. Sun came through and you thought you was in big heaven, baby. But now, that same place looks like the Freddy Krueger house. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what it looks like now. Nothing but darkness. The walls are now sooty. The floors are gritty. And the ceilings is full of nothing but mold, dust, cobwebs. Critters running all through the house. You can hear the rats going chitter chatter through the night. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beetles are flying all over the place. Spiders. Time to turn around, a spider here, spider there. Ants, like they grandma never say ants. Ants done start coming in the house. Squirrels is chattering in the roof and running all on top of, you understand? Y'all get what I'm saying? And you said, well, I had all these peaks for all these years. How in the world did myself catch up with me? You see what I'm saying? So why not open the roads before you leave? When you open the roads before you leave, you ain't got to worry about running from pillar to post. Because that's what that. A lot of time when you do that, because I had to think about it for a minute. I said, folks can put a running spell on you. And a running spell, that's a thing we call it down south, and what y'all call hoodoo. I said hoodoo once again, because that's what they have labeled a way of living here in the South. A way of living in the South is called hoodoo. We have a lot of practices that we hold to be very important to us. Like, we cannot hear it down south. There's a thing, but we got so many northerners and stuff and folks coming from everywhere coming here. So our culture's kind of changing, but we have a tradition where the elder is very important. We don't yell and lash out on our elders. Now, I tell you what now, if a elder yell and scream at me, now it's gonna be something serious, okay? It's gonna be something. So I ain't finna just allow no total abuse. You understand? But I'm just saying, what we do hold elders in high regard. So if I get you screaming at an elder or mistreating an elder or whatever here, then I know you're not from the South. You're not from the South, because it's yes ma'am, no ma'am to the elder here. Hello? Because we believe that if we respect the elders and treat them with dignity, and we honor them, that we will also have the gift of longevity, and they deserve it because they have been here. Elders were very, very important at one time because they did the oral teaching of handing down traditions and stuff like that. All that's gone. You understand? So they had their place in our culture. You understand? They had their place, which was, it was an honor to be elder, because you had this level of authority to be able to just say hush and everybody gets quiet. But not no more, honey. These youngsters will cuss your ass out. Your own children will cuss your ass out now. Okay? But this is what's going on, and this is being caused by the disrespect of social medias and all that other good stuff is causing all of this stuff. Social medias, TVs, peer pressure, everything. So anyways, let me go to the chat and speak to everybody. Hey Chastain, how you doing? Okay. Uh-oh, Pink Wolf says still 3 thumbs up. Who's guilty, or is this troll? LOL. Please, y'all, hit that thumbs up button. Hey, undead goddess. Hey, Black Widow Beehive Club. Chastain says she hates Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay. And that's just a good example of seeing what bad spirits will do to a place. Those houses and stuff like that really look bad when Mr. Freddy Krueger was up in there. He could turn a house into he let's put it like this. He brought dog days, didn't he? Hello? You got some spirits that are attached to you that bring dark days. So to get up and to move by the ocean or the beach, that's a great move. But they coming with you. They're coming with you. What are we gonna do to get rid of them so they won't follow us? Hello. And this is gonna be a great subject matter to talk about on a later date. Well, how do we get rid of dark attachments that you have either picked up or accumulated? Black Widow Beehive, they doing that same sunblock in New Orleans. New Orleans ain't used to be cold like that. Now, when we get snow, New Orleans gets snow. That is an island. It has no business being there. Shouldn't be any sunblock out there in New Orleans, and it should not be always just always it's overcast all the time. That's not natural for New Orleans. And I noticed that this happened right after Katrina. Not only did it get started out, not only have I noticed that that has gotten started after Katrina, but then I noticed that the price of housing has skyrocketed. Why? Because you're paying for weather. You're paying for weather modification. I was going to say weather conditioning, but they are the same. This is what you're paying for. It is not free. I tell people it is not free. You're going to come out your pockets. When you're living in areas where the weather is just like really nice, like really, you don't get very, very cold temperatures. The temperatures are, you might get to the 50s, but rarely, like in Key West and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to pay more sunlight closer to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come out your pocket, and in turn, you'll get good weather conditions. But I do notice that by New Orleans, it's not as hot as it used to be. It used to be. New Orleans used to be hot as all get out because I used to go pre Katrina, and I remember hell, um, sh- hmm, January and February, the air conditioner was on. You had to burn air conditioner. I never knew New Orleans as a place where you needed a coat or a jacket on. I'm not familiar with that. But these conditions changed when Trump got in office. This real estate guy, That's all he is all for weather conditioning. And that's why they put him in there, because he's gonna buy up a lot of foreign countries and stuff like that. Just do a total takeover over a lot of foreign countries and stuff like that. Um, you all need to know Puerto Rico is now a part of the U.S. They plan on taking some more places. They want Cuba, but you can't get it because Cuba is a communist society, and Russia pretty much owns Cuba. And if America even get any ideas of doing anything to Cuba, they got to deal with Russia, and they don't want to be messed. They don't want to be fucking around with no communist country. They don't want to fuck around with that. Okay. Thank you for the donations, Pink Wolf. Hey, Gail. Are you trolling? Because that's sad if you think that aging is a cosmic punishment. If you thinking like that, then you won't get a chance to age. You're gonna die soon. You're gonna die fast. You are going to die fast. You're not going to be able to be here. And I know you're trolling, but it's unfortunate for you that your days are going to be short. Only those people who appreciate living and living the different stages of life, all the way from a small little baby, all the way to growing old. Some people have lived to be 120 some years old. That is an honor to have that much age behind their belt. 120 years old? Come on now. We would all love to get to be 120 years old and have all our faculties and be able to see and hear. Now, if you're going to be here and be a vegetable, that's a different situation. But if you can live to be old like that, that is an honor. That's not a punishment. And then you got to say living on this planet is a punishment. Then you may as well say you being punished by being here in the first place. You should just go ahead on and just put yourself out your misery. Why hang around? Because if you stay here, you're going to age. You have a very poor outlook on life, but you're not going to infiltrate this here chat room, because we're going to take all of those comments down afterwards. And I'm fixing to get ready to end this anyways, y'all. Let me thank everybody for donations. Thank you so much, Pink Wolf, for your donations. Thank you. So you have to be very respectful to the people who are in here, or we can't let you stay up in here. You're not going to be able to take up all our time and distract us. You're not going to do that. Christopher, how you doing? You say you finally made it to a chat. That is good. I'm glad to see you here. Huh? Oh, I got a troll up in here. I ain't gonna do nothing but to let him just talk and do some deleting. Oh, I'm not giving it the time of day. Oh, okay. Hey Jay Solar, how you doing? Okay, well, honey, you in the wrong place. If you can't understand the deterioration of the body and everything, you don't supposed to be. You in the wrong place, baby. Spiritual people know that everything is going to that it's a process of life. It's a process. You can have fruit out. That fruit is going to spoil, but the seeds is the rejuvenation. It's the life. It's the new beginning. The seeds from that rotting fruit is the rejuvenation. Nothing has come here to earth to live forever. You understand? So your time here is not to be worried about, what your physical body look like. Oh, it ain't beautiful no more. It ain't pretty no more. You supposed to be here gathering information. Because that's the only thing you're going to take back with you. You ain't going to be able to take your physical body back with you. You ain't gonna be able to take your wigs and your weaves and your nails and all of that stuff with you. Your clothes, your pocketbooks, your dresses. That ain't going with you. Your nice cars. What are you taking back as far as gems? Gems, your thoughts, your minds, those things that you have learned in the classroom. Go back with you. You are in the wrong place. You shouldn't be here. This is a spiritual classroom right now. So we need to get you up out of here, don't we? We can't have you in here. You ain't ready for this. Give me a minute, y'all. We need to look into this situation. So I would love to take some time out with you, but I just feel like what I'm doing is wasting my time. Am I wasting my time here? So let's talk. I mean, before we do anything, should we give you some time, baby? Should we give you some more time? Oh, look at Chastain says, let them stay so they can learn. Oh, I would hope that a woman, a natural born woman, would never think that way. Okay? That is, I mean, and I see what we go on with this right here. Chastain got a point. You need to listen and learn. Because it's inevitable. Everybody in this chat that wants to live need to accept the fact that they're going to age. I don't care if you're 12 years old in this chat room. You need to accept that, number one, so that when you get to the stage of life where you look in the mirror and you no longer see youth no more, you can learn how to age gracefully. And that's what I'm here to teach people. I'm here to teach women. And men will watch the process. I can't say that I'm going to teach men how to age gracefully because I'm not a man. I don't know what it's like to be a man. You know what I'm saying? But men are welcome to come here and watch the process. I'm here to teach women how to embrace, you understand, the different stages of being what we call the wise one. All y'all know the different stages, all the way from the what infancy being the you know what I'm saying, the spring witch. I like to turn minds in phases of the tree. You know what I'm saying? You got your spring witch, you got your what? So spring witch to your summer witch to your fall witch to your winter witch. When I'm phasing it in trees. The spring tree. Let's go over this again. The summer tree, the fall tree, and the winter tree. And I don't care what nobody say. The winter tree, the tree with no leaves, is just as beautiful as the tree that's developing its new leaves. All four trees beautiful. All four of them. That's the life cycle of the wise one. And if you cannot find a way to accept this, then your days are gonna be hard. They're gonna be hard. And they may be short. I wouldn't want to hear no. I want to hear no. If you up in here, I want to hear now which say that aging is a punishment. That's ridiculous. That sounds like a suicidal person. You sound suicidal. You sound like you don't want to be here. You just ready to just go and end it all. You probably need to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist or somebody. Somebody need to see about you because it sounds like you had a very tough life. Hello? Okay, Chastain said it's a blessing. It is a blessing to grow bold. It's a blessing. Growing bold It's not an entitlement. Only the privileged has the opportunity to grow bold. Only the privileged. Because a lot of people won't have the opportunity. Okay? So I'm looking forward to it. Hello? I'm looking forward to being able to live all of life's lessons and learn. Because what's important is what you're going to do with all this information when you transition into the afterlife or the other life. Once you have pretty much mastered yourself here, and sometimes it takes time. Who knows? Maybe the one that's 120 years old, it took that long to master. And where there's some 2 and 3 year olds have mastered it at 2 or 3, and it was time to go. Very young, they left. And I noticed something. Now I want to share something with y'all too. I want to share something with y'all, and it's true. This video going all these different places and stuff like that as we try to school and educate this person. I think they're trolling, but even if you're trolling, this is a very serious matter. Your days can be cut short, so you need to be really careful because even though you may be suicidal and not care anything about yourself, or you may just be trolling, I don't know, and you feel like the fact that your identity is hid, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You understand like that? But you got to still understand. Spirit hears you. All your spirits hear you. You understand what I'm saying? Um, what you say is echoing all over the universe. The universe gonna return all of that back to you. So you need to be really, really cautious about that. But what you gotta understand is that even though you may be reckless right now, you got a lot of people that care some about you. It may that a lot of people and stuff like that might be just one person that thinks the world of you. And the pain you may cause because you check out early can devastate them. It can devastate them. So you got to be careful what you're saying. Like people go out and they kill themselves and stuff like that, and they leave behind 2 or 3 children and stuff like that. We can say, well, they were selfish people. What about the children? What about the people that loved them? What about the people they left behind? You know what I'm saying? So always, if you don't care nothing about yourself, if you don't give a damn about yourself, at least think about the people that care about you some. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting your days short. You're definitely cutting your days short. Some spirit made you say something ugly like that, mean and nasty like that. Okay. Hey, Jet Leopard, how you doing? Hey, Queen of the Crossroad. Thank you. Pink Wolf said we need 6 to 7 more thumbs up, y'all. Bring it to us. Oh, Pink Wolf, thank you so much for the pumpkins, girl. Honey, I just went. Thank you for the fall presentation. That's beautiful. Oh, look, I just went out and bought another pumpkin. I got one big huge pumpkin that I'm saving. But I went and I bought me another pumpkin today, so I'm gonna cut it in half, and I'm gonna cook me some more pumpkin soup. Around this time, I like to just have lots of pumpkin soup on board. I tend to like because it rejuvenates me and it just makes me feel good. I really feel like a true witch when I have me some pumpkin soup. So if y'all ever decide y'all want to try have some pumpkin soup, what you do is I like to cut half and then put the other half in a ziploc and refrigerate it and stuff because it holds pretty good. Or you may want to freeze it if you know you're not going to eat it anytime soon. But I like that fresh taste, in it when you first cut it. But you cut them up in cubes and you boil it till you get soft, and then you can to fill that soup. I like to add like a can of cream of mushroom or cream of chicken and some sea salt, and then I cut me up an onion just about as done because I like my onions slightly crunchy in my soup, and put me a green granny apple in there. Some people go as far to cut carrots in it. They put carrot in it and other vegetables. You can put other vegetables in your soup if you want to. Don't put squash in there. I don't like squash in there. You may want to do the pumpkin if you want a real thick soup. You may want to put some yucca in it. Is that what it called? Yucca or potato, something like that. If you really want a thick, creamy pumpkin soup, I tend to just do onions, some herbs, sea salt, chicken, cream of chicken, and actual pumpkin and the granny apple. I tend to just do mine like that, and it's really really good. So, and then I have me some French bread or something like that, toasted French bread with it. Y'all ought to try it. Y'all definitely try it. And I like to put me some black pepper in there too, and some rosemary. Like, yeah, I did say herbs, didn't I? Okay. Oh, okay. You never had pumpkin soup yet, leopard? There are a lot of pumpkin soup recipes on YouTube, Pinterest, a lot of social media pages and stuff. Like I said, YouTube may be a cool place to see that. Oh yeah, yeah. And I like to put also I put some curry in it and some what else I put in there? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. What is a pumpkin without cinnamon? I put the cinnamon in there too, and a little about a spoonful of vinegar inside of it because I like a little tartness with my soup. Sometimes I have a smooth soup, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'll do coconut milk in it, or sometimes I like like I say, a tart one too. So that'll work. Girl, thank you for them pumpkins, girl, undead goddess, and the champagne. Girl, ain't that nice, girl? It's coming, honey. Like I said, I told y'all what I plan on doing. I plan on taking Getty out on the town. I'm fixing to get ready to buy him some items and buy the spirit some items and stuff like that. Getty is gonna get a cigar, and I gotta get him some good old rum and everything, and he's gonna go with me. That's just gonna be his day. His cause he don't usually get a chance to go out. He went out last time around that time. I remember I went and got my oil changed, and Getty went with me, and I was doing Getty's hair, and the man mechanic looked around there twice, and he said, "Oh, wait a minute now, is that a little boy?" I said, it was so funny because Getty was looking dead at it. Getty was looking dead in his face. He said, "Oh my God, man! That man was holding his chest." He said, "I thought it was a little boy." So we had a cool time, and Getty loves it. I mean, he looks at the people and everything, And a lot of people say, "Oh, mama, you crazy." But see, here's the thing. That's why I want y'all to watch the movie so y'all can see how it really goes. When you go back in time to Africa, I mean, I think they're still practicing it now. Twins would carry puppets, what you want to call voodoo dolls, whatever the twin who has a deceased twin will carry these dolls. They carry them around with them everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're gonna say. Well, Mama, you ain't no twin of a deceased child, so why are you doing this with Getty? But a lot of I saw a lot of Pinterest photos of like witch doctors walking around with their Getty dolls. So Mama gonna be walking around with hers. You know what I'm saying? So we got to undo worrying about what other people gonna think. If you want to be a powerful witch, you just can't care what they're thinking of you. If you're ashamed, get you a little bag, a little tote bag, and carry it in there. Now y'all know I don't expect for y'all to go out and do nothing like that. Now. Y'all know that, don't you? Okay. Hey, Sorbonne, how you doing? Oh, your daughter has a deceased twin? Oh. I don't know if I ever shared this with you all, but my son has a deceased twin. Nobody knows that. Have I ever discussed that with y'all? Yep. My first child has a deceased twin. Mm-hmm. The baby passed away in utero. Yep. And like when I think about it now, I was so skinny, y'all. I think I was like wearing 100 pounds. I was like 100 pounds, 5'8", 5'9". What number skin and bones? My body would not have been able to carry. So I said the spirit had to do what it had to do. Because honey, we would have died because my son was almost 9 pounds. Can you imagine, Mama, at only 100 pounds carrying two twins, can weighing about that? Okay. And so my son was like, well, they weren't together. He was like, it would have been fraternal twins. The way up at the top was the deceased child, and my son was way down at the bottom, and so the child was just absorbed, and it just wouldn't have been enough nutrients in there for the child anyways. I wouldn't have been able to carry a baby like that. But I always talk to my son, about it and stuff like that, and he said he always feel like something is missing. He said, Mama, I always felt like somebody, and we would feel it too. We would feel it with the children. Children be all playing together and stuff. Like, me and Mr. Willie wind down, we'll watch TV together. The children would be upstairs playing in their little playroom like that. And we always felt like it was another child that was missing. It was just like, even the girls was like, Mama, somebody missing. I said, well, we knew it was the child, and I never shared the story with him to lately. I never, when he was small, I never shared with the story with him that he had another sibling in utero. I recently shared it with him when he became an adult. But he would always, as a kid, say, "Is somebody missing?" It's just interesting how they could sense the presence of the child not being there. Okay, so let me go on to another. Thank you for sharing that, Bond. Thank you. Chastain said, my 4-year-old passed away from heart failure in 2014. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Sabon said, Mama, I lost 3 sets of twins. I was too thin to get to term with my twin. So I can kind of relate to what you're saying. Because like I was like I wasn't never born. I wouldn't have been able to carry 2 babies. I'm sorry to hear that. Earth Color Portal says, my mom said I had a twin and she said he passed after we were born. She showed me a picture of a baby in a casket at 36. I asked her where he was buried. I called the cemetery, no record of the boy. Oh, okay. Well, it's not that we as mothers, you know what I'm saying, don't tell, the children about the situation, just to be mean and you know what I'm saying, we don't say anything about it because we don't feel like at that age, a child could handle information like that. So we just always just kept it to ourselves. Always kept it to ourselves. Well, it's gone now. It faded. I remember those, they called them sonograms back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I just got the paper. You can see they gave me a printout sonogram because they was trying to figure out why your stomach getting so big and you so skinny. I didn't know what was going on. I was in denial. I really didn't think I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And because back then the pregnancy tests were different. We talking about 30 some years old, 30 some years ago. My son just turned 32. And you would go to a drugstore and it was like a chemistry kit, like two test tubes, and you mix this right here solution in there, and then you wait 5 minutes, and then you mix another solution in there and wait so many minutes. It was a process, and then when you finish, it's supposed to turn pink. So my mama did it and everything. She said, "Well, I need to see what's going on with you because, and I was sick. I didn't know my mom never had no baby, so she didn't know what was going on either. We just really didn't know what was going on. I wasn't but 20 years old. Shit, I was a teen. That was teen mom. But they had babies early back then in those days. Y'all don't mind me. I'm gonna share this real quick, and then I'm gonna stop holding up the video and stuff. So she said, let's see what's going on. Let me check and see if you're pregnant. And so she did the little kit and everything. Meanwhile, I was laying down asleep. Because she woke me up. Give me some pee. You had to pee early in the morning. Now you can just pee on a stick anytime. But because I was able to do that with my third child. My third child, I peed on a stick and found out I was pregnant. She's 27. But back in the days and stuff like that, you had to do it early in the morning. With King, I found out I was pregnant with her at night. Just use a stick. Matter of fact, I went but 2 days. I hadn't even missed a cycle. Something just said you need to check something. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I wasn't sick or nothing. I just felt like someone right. 2 days before that was supposed to be a cycle, some said just get a stick, pregnancy stick. When they got a pregnancy stick, and sure enough, I was pregnant. But with my son, it was a process to do this thing. So we sat down, we did it, and it turned out not to be pink, but purple. It was purple, so we didn't know. So we called. My mom called the pharmacist, and the lady said, "Yes, it sounds like it's a pregnancy, but take her to the emergency room because back in them days, if you want, you could still do it. You don't know if you was pregnant. Now you get a pregnancy stick, but back in the days, you went to the emergency room to confirm it. So I went to the ER, and because all I could do is sleep, my body couldn't handle it. Two babies. Okay. I was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we want to know what the hell was going on. So so we went on to the ER and stuff, and then I remember this older doctor. She was a female. She came in with her coat on, and she said, "Vanita is pregnant. She's pregnant." And I couldn't wrap my head around that because I didn't believe it. I said it just could not be true. It's not true. But then late, I went to a doctor, and they said we need to get you to see a specialist. Something is wrong. Stomach is measuring too big, and that is when they found it. They found the baby, two babies. The one of the babies did not have a heartbeat. Heart wasn't beating. Because in the beginning they thought wasn't nothing in there but that one dead baby. So they said we're gonna keep looking around and everything and looking around, and then boom, down there, high down there was my son. Or I would have just have to have a procedure to get the dead baby out. I think some women just carry the baby to term when the baby passes away in utero, and then they deliver the baby, which is so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. I said those are angel babies, and angel babies and stuff like that are definitely some of the most uh, 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 I don't have the word for it, but they come to bring messages. I just don't know how to speak it, but they do come to bring messages. It's just so hurtful that we lose them. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's a lot to go through. You know, I know somebody in the family that just lost a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, angel babies, they come to us for a reason. I haven't figured it out. I want to come up with the words to say, but I just don't know what to say as I have just completed two charms over here. Oh, hey, Jackie, how are you doing, girl? Thank you for the love, hugs, and kisses to you too. Hey, and thank you for moderating. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Love you too. Thank you for moderating, Chris. Sabon says, Sabon, how many miscarriages have you had? Oh, do you have any children now? What? Thank you, Chastain, for letting us know. Hmm. What? Are you serious? I'm looking it up now. That's a very interesting. Yeah, you right. Oh, well, ain't that's so sad. Thanks for letting me know about it. Chastain says John Witherspoon, Mister Willie. Come on. Let me tell Mr. Willie, cause Mr. Willie loved the John Witherspoon. I didn't know this. Yeah, John Witherspoon just passed. John Witherspoon, the man who played in Friday. Who played the dad in Friday?
John Witherspoon.
Man, who played the dad in Friday?
For the one, him, he died?
Yeah, the one who, what are you talking about? Some all the whole
Oh.
balls, all the
What
this,
happened to
all
him?
that. Well, he was 77 years old.
Ah.
Ain't that something? You want to
Mm-hmm.
know how he passed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Do y'all know how John
I'm gonna
Witherspoon
look it up
passed
on. I'm gonna
away?
look it up on here.
Ooh, Sabon. You buried 9 babies? You have 2 now. Oh, 9 angels. You got 9 angels around you. Well, you could have more than that, but you know those 9 angel babies are around you. It's funny though, cause I have this. Well, she used to be my friend. I haven't heard from her in so long, so I can't keep calling her no friend no more. But but she was good. She was from Alabama, but we was friends in when I lived in Georgia, and she read my palms, and she looked in my hands, and she told me, she said, "You have 4 children." She was frowning because she was frowning because she knew I only had 3. She said, "You had 4 children." She was able to pick that up on my palm, on the palm of my hand, y'all. She sure did. She picked it up, looking at my palm. She was a real good palm reader. Hey Trinity, how you doing? Chris says I'm saying Siobhan. Okay, am I saying it right? Am I pronouncing your name right, Siobhan? Siobhan. Siobhan. Chastain, I can't read palms. I cannot read palms. I just know that one little line. They say if it go all the way down, it's supposed to mean something. At the palm of the thing. You got some people can look dead in your hands and tell you your whole life. Sure, this woman could do all of that. She could look at your hand and then told me some other stuff, like things to look out for later on. And I was like, and then she told me she told me after she read it. I had another lady look at my palm and she folded my hands up. She looked in it. She looked at my face and real funny. She folded my hand up. And when and the palm reader said this right here when they get through reading your hand, don't tell nobody but God. She said that, and my friend that was upon my so-called long ago friend said the same thing. She folded my hands up and she said, "Don't tell nobody but God." Cause she told me some things that gonna happen to me in the future and stuff like that. And I can't say that. If they tell you don't tell nobody but God, you gotta leave it alone. Don't say that. So you won't mess yourself up. Hey Nefertiri, how you doing? Mwah. Oh, it's Shavan. Oh, I am so sorry for mutilating your name, Shavan. I didn't know how to pronounce it. That's pretty, Siobhan. Chris, oh, Jack said, Chris, what's the witch mark? Did y'all get a chance to watch the movie Rattlesnake? Oh, Chris says he knows about the lifeline. And he also know about the witch mark. Okay. Tell us about the witch mark. Yeah, Hey, look, y'all, did y'all get a chance to see that movie? I suggested. Did y'all? Thank you, Pink Wolf, for your donation. I didn't see the one at the top, so I need to thank you once again. Did I speak to everybody? Hey, Gail. Hey, Brown Sugar. Okay, Earth Caller says, and tattoo. Let me read back up so I can get everything. Say you live close to me, Siobhan. You watch Rattlesnake Earth Caller. I'm getting into this series. I cannot think of the name of it. Netflix has a lot of series, and these series are their own original episodes and stuff like that. And I got a chance to watch this series I'm getting into about all of these zombies and stuff like that. Oh gosh. One of the episodes, this lady was with her husband and stuff like that, and they were like loading the buses up to get people away from the neighborhood because these zombies was popping up everywhere. And this one guy they searched him and then they patted him down and found out that he had a bandage on him, and so they wouldn't let him on because they knew someone right. And then when they pulled his pants down, he was in some pain and there was some blood on the bandage, and they knew not to let him on. He was crying. He wanted to get on the bus and stuff. And his wife wanted him to get on, so she stayed behind with him and stuff. And so the husband was like, we on our own, and I would really want you to get on the bus and go with the other people because he knew it wasn't no hope for him. He had gotten bit by one of the zombies on his groin and stuff, and so she was hugging him and they were crying and stuff, and she wanted hope that he was gonna make it and stuff. And so she got up, after hugging him and stuff like that. And she said, "I'm gonna get you some water," because he looked like he was thirsty. And when she went to the bathroom, there was an old lady in there in one of them rooms. They didn't know it because they was in some random person's house, and then all of a sudden, while she was getting the water, she heard a funny noise. And all of a sudden, shit, his ass started hollering like a damn zombie. "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And banging on the door. I like, oh no. The door opened up and he had blood all on his mouth and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God. He was trying to bite her and get her the disease. It's a reason why they keep on showing us these zombie movies, but all zombies are people who are infected with rabies. That's all. I think I mean, it's comparable to you're just like a rabid animal. You know what I'm saying? When you are infected by when you're infected by someone who has bitten someone. It's sad. But only the difference is I think eventually with the rabies you pass away, but with the zombies, I think the zombies just continue to just walk the earth looking to bite somebody and infect somebody else with the disease. But I believe that stuff is real. They having all of these movies because they trying to get something out there, y'all. Y'all know they trying to the CDC got something they trying to unleash on us. Hello? Say what? Yes, they trying to unleash something on us. So y'all be careful out there. Okay, undead goddess says you can't drink water when you have rabies. That's true, because your swallowing ability is totally paralyzed. I was looking at some videos, Especially one time, y'all, I was looking at it so hard. I just almost want to just go and get a rabies shot. I ain't gonna lie, man. I just want to just get a rabies shot. You got some people so paranoid of it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to go down there and just get a voluntary rabies shot. After seeing how those people just, oh gosh, it was just awful. Just watching those people suffer like that. Oh my goodness. They say that if you do get bit by an animal, you got 24 hours to go and get that shot. If you go beyond 24 hours after getting bit, you just it's inevitable that you're not gonna make it. You know something, Jack? I dreamt of a dog. I dreamt of a dog. Jack said, I've been dreaming about dogs and snakes. That's interesting that you said it, huh? I think it was last month. I was like, I had a dream, and I was in Cuba. I was in Cuba. Yeah, I remember seeing brick, like everything was brick. The streets were brick. There wasn't no concrete. It was just brick, brick, brick. And I looked like I was like in Havana somewhere, and I remember seeing all of the old structures and stuff. Some of them was in ruin. It was just like I was really, really there. And I remember it being completely empty. It was just only me there, and a rabbit dog came and it looked like it bit me. It's just funny that you saying that. It's like you talking about parts of my dream that dog came and bit me in the dream. I don't know if it bit me. I don't think it bit me, but it was like it tried to come up on me some kind of a way. And I'm glad you brought that up so I can investigate that what that dog meant. It like it was gonna launch at me, but then tried to be playful some kind of a way. But I remember like waking up from the dream saying to myself, did I get bit by this thing? Did this thing bite me? I need to get a shot. And then I realized it was all in a dream. Thanks for reminding me about that dream, Jackie. Yes, a rabies vaccine law. What is happening? They have a rabies vaccine out there. If you're bitten, you can take that and that will save your life to get it. If you bit by anything, any type of animal, any a mammal that acts as if though it is just kind of crazy and wild looking or something like that, you're gonna have to get that vaccine. Pink Wolf says she loves dogs. Yeah, pit bulls are nice if you raise them right, says Pink Wolf. Chastain says that she has a wolf in her dream and it was everywhere she went. Okay, Chastain says soon we gonna have to get zombie shots to protect us from the zombies. They need to be coming up with something. Cause like I mean, like why you keep on showing us these? I mean, what's up? I always look at the movies as being the news. You know what I'm saying? Why you keep on showing us these here zombified movies? What y'all trying to tell us? And it's a good series and it's on Netflix, y'all. I want y'all to watch that if y'all get a chance. And I guess nobody got a chance. I know there was one person in the chat. There's a spirit in here. My bird is flying. There's a spirit. Girl, Jones, girl. So I'm scared the shit out of her. See, she can see spirits good. But all I have to say is rattlesnake. I guess it's that movie. I guess only one person got a chance to watch Rattlesnake. What's the other movie? She got me where I can't think. She pacing too. What's in here, girl? Rattlesnake and what's the other movie? Tattoo. I just saw a little bit of Tattoo, just a little bit. I didn't see all of it. Okay, I guess this. I guess I probably need to go in this, honey, because my thoughts are gone. Hey, Regina. Regina's bringing some fertility in here. She got the rabbit in here. Yes, she does. Anybody trying to get pregnant up in here? Jack says she has never seen a person infected with rabies. They got it all on YouTube. On YouTube, that you can see what them folks has gotten infected. Then they can't drink no water. They screaming and some one man he sound like a wild animal. Like he sound like a dog barking. Sound like a dog. He sound like all different types of creatures and stuff like that. Okay, y'all. Hey, Arnie, how you doing? Hey, New Biz. New Biz said there's a movie old called Cujo. I remember Cujo. Yeah, that thing was scary. That was a big old dog. And it's so funny because I had a dog way back then, and a dog looked like Cujo got her pregnant. He just kept coming around, kept coming around. He sure did. And got the little dog pregnant in the back there. Every time I see that dog, I said that look like the dog that played in Cujo. Oh yeah, Jack, and I talked about that at the beginning of the video before you got in here. Anna says she's doing just fine. She's working her mojo. I heard that. Well, you know what Earth Color Porter says tattoo has a surprising ending. I need to make sure that I watch all of it because I be tending to fall asleep. If it gets a little bit like in the movie where like they're throwing me off the plot and all that ain't coming together, I just going on go to sleep. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and watch that. Undead Goddess said, "What about the Rottweiler movie? Is it did I think Cujo have rabies, y'all, at the end? The people who watched it? Rottweilers used to be real popular back in the days. Just about everybody wanted a Rottweiler. You don't hear people talking about them Rottweilers no more. Now it's pit bulls. Everybody wants the pit bull now. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead on and end this chat and everything. Y'all know I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I just wanted to just talk about that little topic for a minute and just talk about some other stuff. We're gonna talk about some more things probably tomorrow. Hopefully, I can be on film live and in color. So y'all, please come back. If y'all got some movies to suggest on these different apps and stuff, let me know what else is cool. I'm just loving Netflix. At one time, I had got bored with Netflix, so I stopped watching. But I've been back on Netflix once again and I have been enjoying myself. Okay, y'all, I got to finish these charms. I got some candles to get ready, what have you, and we'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully I got to everybody today. If I didn't get to everybody, just make yourself known. Hey Candace, how you doing? Have a wonderful night, Chris. Okay, Earth Color Portal said, don't stay away for too long. You be missing me. I be missing y'all too. So, like I said, I'm gonna get started again tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll be live and in color tomorrow. I finally got the painter guy out of the house, y'all. He finally cleaned it up. Only thing about it, some of him trying to get that paint up has dulled the floors because he used a paint thinner, and it kind of dulled some areas out. So now I got to get somebody out there to work on the floors and stuff. So that's gonna be the next take, and y'all get a chance to see me move some furniture in there. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do about curtains and stuff like that, cause there's a lot of long windows. Those are what you call 12-foot long windows and stuff. The curtains are measuring about 144. It's gonna be 144 inches for curtains. So I got to come up with something really creative because it's cheaper to just buy them already made. I mean, to say, well, I'm going to sit down and sew me some curtains and stuff like that. That you're going to pay for that fabric. And if you're not an interior designer, you may just go and get some curtains that just going to clash with everything you got going on. So to be on the safe side, mama just going to go over there to Jocelyn, Maine. Because Jocelyn, Maine got a lot of stuff that's just right reasonably priced. I'm just going to go to Jocelyn, Maine and get some shears and stuff like that and pick out some cool curtains that will match just about everything and still keep it real cute and Victorian. I'm gonna keep that in mind and everything. Let y'all see the process with me. How about that? Okay. We gonna talk later. Bye bye, y'all. Okay, y'all know I got to be coming by at least a day or two before Halloween. Halloween is in a couple of days, so y'all know I'm gonna have to show y'all my makeup and get it gonna be with me. I am going. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to do a live stream with me and Gede. How about that? Out in public. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Getting looking over him like, yeah, you ain't gave me a cigar in forever. So me and Getty, we're gonna go to the liquor store and we get a pick you out a cigar, okay? And then we're gonna go out and eat. We probably go somewhere like an Applebee's or something like that. How about that? We're gonna take the family. I know y'all gonna want to see that, so y'all stay tuned. I say the day before Halloween. When is the day before Halloween? Shit, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, y'all. I got so many different things to do. So that'd be tomorrow, and Halloween will be Thursday. So I'm gonna start tomorrow. I done seen some kids trick or treating already. I'm like, where they going? I didn't know nobody was handing out no candy. Oh yeah, that was the other evening. I sure did. But anyways, y'all, let me go ahead. I gotta finish up my work and stuff. So now I want y'all to tune in about I don't know exactly what time. I can't even say what time I'm gonna have get it, but I got my little black dress and stuff ready and stuff like that. It's ready and stuff. So I'm gonna put on a black dress and stuff and have him on my hip, carrying him around like a little baby and stuff like that. And then I have to have my makeup sitting over there. I went and bought my makeup. I'm looking at it right now. And then I got some little false lashes and stuff to put on. Yes, I do. And I'll see you then. Okay? If you haven't already, please rate and subscribe. Bye bye.